Hey guys, this is Todd Wilkes with TCW Homes. I wanted to do a follow-up video on this whole house renovation in the city of Atlanta, Decatur area here in Georgia. Before, I've already given you a run through and walk through on the plumbing aspect of the project, and now I'm just doing the follow-up with the HVAC, and then I'm also going to do one for the electrical. But right now, as you can see, we've already installed the new high efficiency heat pump, excuse me, not a heat pump. This is a forced air unit that's going to be for the first floor in this house. Remember, this house, we're doing a second floor addition on this house. But I wanted to show you, we've got the new unit installed here. It's size for this floor. I want you to see we've got all new ductwork throughout. You can see we have the appropriate saddles. These are called saddles. A lot of guys just trying to use some different angles, different pieces of material to do that. This is a good material to do it. We do that to meet code. All of it where it's strapped up. You notice that we've got it strapped up around the outside of this basement so that it's not hanging in your head whenever you're in this basement area. And then we also have the same saddle system in the attic of the second floor, with the unit being up there as well. So this unit feeds just the downstairs, and we have another unit for the upstairs. I will let you know, sometimes here in Georgia, we don't have these super hot winter times. So we'll do a forced air unit, a gas unit on the main floor. And as that heat rises, because we all know heat rises, it'll help heat the second floor. So then we'll do a heat pump on the second floor, so we don't have to have all the gas works and more ventilations through the attic or through the roof line and all that. So we'll use a heat pump on the second floor, and it'll help save on some of that energy use and not using so much propane or natural gas, so we can heat the house. Be a little bit of an easier and more efficient unit. Now we're going to show you some of the electrical parts of it. I wanted to start off by saying, when we're doing a whole house renovation, we still need to have electricity on this house while we're here. So what we usually do is we'll maintain, this is the original box that they had in the house, and what we've done is we've turned this into a temporary box instead of putting a tent pole in the yard, which sometimes we have to do, but on this particular application we didn't have to. So we have just this temporary box here. You can see we've got some hot receptacles here, and we have some spread out upstairs so the guys can have plenty of electricity to work. But I will let you know that this is the new service. We're going to have to go through the inspection process to see how they have it. We've got all the new wires coming in. We've got a new stable, strong board set up here, and everything. All the breakers will be installed once we get the approval on the rough-in aspect of it. Rough-in electrical. At that point, we can have the customer call Georgia Power. Georgia Power will come out and do a changeover electrical, and then that box will be hot, and this box will be discontinued. And at that point, you can see. Now, a lot of things about the electrical upgrades, which is really important, is one of these older houses, we get rid of all of the old wire that's in the house that's been eaten up with rats. I mean, this house is 100 years old, so it's got all kinds of crazy wires in it. So we pull all those wires out. Another very key thing that what I learned years and years ago from an inspector is smoke detectors. We install smoke detectors as code, but it's kind of dear to me because I just don't like to see the danger of fires, and so I really stress real hard to make sure that we have smoke detectors in the house, and these smoke detectors communicate with each other, and that's what they're designed to do. So if one goes off downstairs here in the basement, then upstairs on the second floor it goes off as well. So they all communicate with each other, and they're all wired, direct wired, and they all have their own breaker that sets that in. They're also battery backed up. So this is a great aspect of, while we have everything open, we go ahead and bring that part up to code. But this entire house, all the electrical in this house has been completely brought up to code, and we're just waiting for our inspection so we can get that handled and get it changed over to the new service. Hey, like always, if you got any questions about the work we're doing or anything that you think you may need to have done at your house, feel free to reach out to us at tcwhomes.com. And thank you for your time.